In September 2017, the world was introduced to a mystery that would shake the internet, spark protests across Chicago, and ignite a movement of young people demanding accountability. This was the case of 19-year-old Kenneka Jenkins, a teen who went to a hotel party with friends and never came home. What happened that night? Why were there so many conflicting details? And now, years later, why is her mother coming forward saying she was paid millions to stay silent? This is the full story. On September 8, 2017, Kenneka Jenkins left her home in Chicago to attend a hotel party at the Crowne Plaza O'Hare. She was with friends she had known for years. Around 1 a.m., Kenneka appeared intoxicated on social media videos, stumbling, disoriented, and visibly not herself. By 3 a.m., her friends claimed they couldn't find her. By 4 a.m., her mother, Tereasa Martin, was demanding hotel staff search for her daughter. But the hotel refused, stating she hadn't been missing long enough. Hours passed. Surveillance footage captured Kenneka walking alone through the halls, swaying, confused, and then walking toward a restricted hotel kitchen area. That was the last time she was seen alive. On September 10th, nearly 24 hours after she went missing, hotel staff found Kenneka inside a walk-in freezer in a deserted kitchen area. Authorities ruled the death an accidental hypothermia, stating there was no sign of foul play. But from the moment that news hit the public, nobody believed the story made sense. People on social media began dissecting every detail. Why would a freezer door be unlocked and accessible? Why wasn't there camera footage of her entering the freezer? Why did it take the hotel so long to search? Why did her friends' stories change? And how did security allow a drunk teenager to wander the hotel for hours? The inconsistencies ignited a storm. Thousands joined the Justice for Kenneka movement. Protests formed outside the hotel. Activists demanded surveillance footage, a federal investigation, and answers to the questions authorities dismissed. This case didn't just inspire controversy. It had real-world consequences. One of the activists involved in pushing the case, Forward, lost his life under circumstances supporters still question today.
None of it.
Okay. Wow. So you're basically saying this is deeper than what we know, and we should all fall back.
Step back.
Step back. Don't talk about it no more.
Don't do it.
Okay. I don't know.
A popular YouTube personality is gunned down while driving through Chicago's Printers Row neighborhood. He's identified as Zach Stoner, known on YouTube as Zach TV1.
Story involving a budding YouTube star from Chicago. Zach Stoner featured music and interviews on his shows, many highlighting young Chicago talent, along with an anti-violence message. So it was a shock to his family, friends, and followers when he was gunned down in the South Loop.
People in the movement say he fought relentlessly, attending protests, pushing the narrative, and speaking out boldly online. His death hit the community hard, serving as a heartbreaking reminder of how emotionally charged and dangerous the fight for justice can become. For those who marched, donated, protested, and risked everything, this case wasn't just a mystery, it was a mission. But now, years later, Kenneka's mother, Tereasa Martin, has gone viral again after publicly claiming she was paid millions to keep quiet. She says that during her cancer battle, she was overwhelmed, exhausted, and emotionally drained. She alleges that accepting settlement money was a decision made in a moment of vulnerability, a decision she now regrets. According to her, the payment came with pressure to stop speaking, stop questioning, and stop pushing for answers. She says she was silenced, and the internet exploded. People who fought for Kenneka for years feel betrayed. Supporters wrote, "We marched for your daughter, and you took the money? People lost their lives fighting this. You let the truth die because of a check? We believed in you." Even activist Jedediah Brown, who was one of the most vocal public figures in the case, reacted with frustration and disappointment. He said the movement wasn't just about Kenneka. It was about accountability, corruption, and truth. And for him, hearing that silence may have been bought was devastating. To many, her recent statements reopened old wounds. People feel the case was never solved, never honestly handled, and never properly investigated. And now they believe her silence stalled the fight. Despite the ruling of accidental death, the community has never accepted the official explanation. The footage was incomplete. The timeline was confusing. The hotel's behavior was questionable. The police response was slow and dismissive. Now, with Tereasa saying she was paid to stop talking, supporters believe even more strongly that someone didn't want this case to go further. Someone wanted the public to move on. And her silence helped that happen. Whether her claims will lead to renewed investigation remains unknown. Today, Tereasa says she wants to speak openly about everything she kept inside. She says she no longer wants to be silent about what she's seen, what she knows, and what she suspects. But for the internet, especially those who risk their safety and sanity for Kenneka, the damage feels deep. They feel the fight was stalled. They feel manipulated. They feel they were marching while the truth was being buried. And they want answers, from the hotel, from investigators, and now, from her. Kenneka Jenkins' story remains one of the most haunting cases of the last decade. A young woman went out to have fun and ended up dead in a freezer. A community rose up, a movement was born, and a fight for truth erupted. Now her mother's admission has reopened every wound, every question, every theory, every doubt. The public wants closure. The activists want justice. And Kenneka deserves the truth, whatever it may be. This case isn't over, not for the family, not for the activists, not for the internet, and certainly not for the memory of Kenneka Jenkins.